Hey my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nova Simone, and on my channel I talk about personal growth, healing, self-love, sometimes spirituality, sometimes astrology. So if you're into that type of stuff, stick around because you might like this video. Today we are diving into something that will absolutely transform your life, your mindset, and your glow up game. We are talking about aligning with your future self. So if that's something you want to hear about, if you want to learn how to align with your future self, your desires, and everything that you want, and the way you see your future self, stick around because I might have some tips for you. Okay, so do you ever feel like you know who you want to be, but you're like stuck in who you are? Like there's this incredible, unstoppable version of you just waiting in the wings, and you just basically need the handshake to unlock that version of you. Well, love, consider this video your secret handshake. Okay, what even is your future self and why it matters? First things first, let's demystify the future self thing. It is not some imaginary fairy tale character. It is the highest, most authentic, most thriving version of you. The one who's already achieved those dreams, living in abundance, radiating confidence. And it's not about becoming someone else. It's about becoming more of you, more of who you already are. Why does this matter? Because when you start tapping into that energy, now you start making decisions, taking action, and cultivating a mindset that pulls that future towards you. You stop waiting for your future self to arrive and you start becoming them daily. Okay, actionable step number 1. We gotta know who this person is. And I'm not talking generally. We have to get specific. So grab a journal, grab some magazines, open up Pinterest, because we're about to make a vision board. But we are going to make it a future self vision board. And when I say get specific, I mean, what does your future self do? What do they wear? What are they doing on a random Tuesday? How do they feel when they wake up? What kind of relationships do they have? What's their morning routine? What's their evening wind down? What kind of content are they consuming? Who are they inspiring? Are they a CEO? Are they a creative genius, a world traveler? We have to dig deep. Think big. Think big. And with the vision board, don't just stick pretty pictures on it. Write down the emotions associated with those images. Like, how does your future self feel in those moments? Write that down. That's the key. Feeling those emotions of that version of you is how you will amplify the energy to basically, I like to call it quantum jump. So like you're quantum jumping straight to your future self when you're actually feeling and doing minute things that align with your future self. For example, I imagine my future self waking up with a smile on my face. I'm grateful. I'm literally waking up grateful. I'm smiling. The sun is shining on me. I can see my bedroom. I can see the big giant windows. I can see out of my windows to the side of my house. I see my house. Like y'all don't, like I deeply feel and see these things. I see myself getting up, making a breakfast, making a small breakfast, making a smoothie, checking my emails. I'm smiling all the time. I'm happy, I'm joyous, I'm grateful. On a random Tuesday, it's my off day, so I'm going to the spa because why not? You know, I have financial freedom, and I feel abundant. I always feel like I have everything I need. I always feel like everything I want, I could get it. On a Friday, I'm going out with my homegirls, or on a Saturday, I am putting together workshops or retreats or just gatherings. Like, this is what I see, and I put myself in my mind, I put myself in these in these areas, in these events. I put myself in these spaces, and I feel every feeling that comes with how I would feel if I was in those spaces. And that's what the key to quantum jumping into your future self looks like, and that's what it feels like, and that's how you become her or him. You basically have to act as if you are that person now. Like, you have to embody that energy now. And right now, what I'm doing to embody my future self is I wake up grateful. I wake up smiling. I wake up with the sun shining on my face. I look out my window. I see my balcony right now, but I look out my window and I feel all the feels. Like, that's like a starting point to like aligning with my future self. And that's the magic. Once you know who she or he is, you start acting as if they are already here. No, you don't need to quit your job and buy a yacht tomorrow. I mean, unless your future self is a yacht owner and your finances are in order, then I mean, do you? But it's about subtle shifts. If your future self is organized, maybe clear your desk for 10 minutes tonight. If your future self speaks up in meetings, then tomorrow, share one idea. If your future self prioritizes self-love, then you take that luxurious bath you've been putting off. It's about making choices that align with their values, your future self's values, his or her values. Before you react to something, ask yourself, how would future me handle this? How would she respond, or he? How would they handle this? And what decisions would she make in this scenario? You see, the universe responds to the energy you put out. So if you're vibrating at the frequency of your highest self, then you're literally calling those experiences in. And when I say higher self, I mean future self, because you will be leveling up, you will be evolving. You have to evolve to get from where you are to your future self, which will be your highest self. Okay, so this isn't a one and done thing. This is a lifestyle. You need daily rituals that consistently connect you to that future you. If you see yourself buff, then you need to at least do 10 minutes of working out a day. If you see yourself as a musician, you need to be writing a song or parts to songs. I'm not a musician, I'm a poet. But you need to consistently be doing things that align with what being a musician is like. If you see yourself as a yoga instructor, you need to start doing yoga and recording yourself and then putting that stuff out there. If you see yourself as a traveler, you need to start booking that flight. Book that flight. Book that flight. Shoot, book that flight for me. So I want to give you guys some suggestions as how to align with your future self, if you don't mind. And the first one is future self journaling. We journal our emotions and feelings. We journal how our day went. We journal everything. We journal our future self. And what I mean by journaling your future self is you want to start your day by writing from the perspective of your future self. Like, today, I am so grateful for this big, beautiful home I have, this harmonious and peaceful relationship I have, this successful career that I have, right from her perspective. Another tip is visualization. I have talked about visualization before, and it really works, y'all. It really, really works, okay? Seeing yourself in this space, feeling all the feels of being in that space, it really works. Spending 5 minutes a day deeply visualizing yourself as your future self and actually feeling all the emotions. And of course, affirmations. Y'all know I love me some affirmations. Create affirmations that your future self would say. I am abundant. I am creative. I am financially free. I am successful. I am creating my dream life. And say them out loud. You also want to do some energy check-ins. Throughout the day, you want to ask yourself, Is this thought aligning with my future self? Is this action aligning with my future self? Is this conversation aligning with who my future self is? And it would probably be best to try to avoid those conversations that don't align with who you want your future self to be. And remember, consistency is your secret weapon. These small daily actions create massive momentum. Now here's the real talk. It's not always going to be perfect. You'll have off days. Shoot, I do sometimes. But the key is to keep coming back, keep realigning, and trust that the universe is working with you and not against you. Don't get attached to how it's going to happen. Just focus on being that person now. The path will reveal itself. So I want to hear from you. What's one thing that your future self does that you're going to start embodying today? Let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, smash the like button. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And hit that notification bell so you don't miss a dose of this high vibe goodness. Also, if you want to take the first step into figuring out who your future self is by turning overthinking into action, setting boundaries, and boosting self-confidence, make sure to download my Healing the Mind workbook in the description below to start the process and to becoming the version of you that has everything you desire. As always, thank y'all so much for watching my videos, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye!